What is going on YouTube? Here I'm making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at the current coin market cap. So specifically in today's video, I do want to continue where I left off yesterday, which was discussing the massive breakout potential for XRP and how this could affect the rest of the cryptocurrencies. As you guys can see, yesterday's thumbnail, we discussed a very important thing about the bottom support level of XRP and whether or not we're going to be closing tomorrow's or yesterday's candle above or below this resistance. So believe it or not, we actually closed above this resistance and we're starting to head up a little bit higher. So this is good news for us XRP traders. And I do want to talk about the other cryptocurrencies like Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and how exactly those will be reflected in the price. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoTheOfficial, and I will see you right after. Alright guys, so like I said, yesterday's video, we discussed that XRP Ripple is about to make a run for it. And we really focused in on the bottom support line right here. Now you can see the way the markets are trading actually right now are actually up quite a bit. Binance Coin seems to be blowing up 10%, but most of the cryptos are actually doing fairly well. They're up about 2 to maybe even 7% on average today. Now, to focus in on XRP, you can notice a couple of things. Obviously, you can see the past 1, 2, maybe 4 days. You can see we've had some sort of uncertainty and consolidation within the moving average. And it's actually played a reflection on a lot of the other altcoins, as the past 4 days on Ethereum have been extremely uncertain. You can see on Bitcoin, the uncertainty is slightly moving here. We had a big drop in price, and now we're just, kind of hanging on for dear life right there. But Litecoin specifically has also seen bottom support and just a ton of uncertainty and consolidation in the market. So there's a few things I do want to go in and discuss right now. Obviously, we'll start with XRP and we'll jump into the other cryptocurrencies right after. But so like I said, there is this support right here. I mean, it depends really how you want to draw it, whether it's like that, whether it's like this. It really doesn't matter. All you really need to see is that there is an uptrend. And what needs to be said is, like I said yesterday, if we break below this uptrend right here and we close the candle below this support, and we break below this red moving average, there's an extremely high chance that this is going to show a sign of correction, and we will break below it back down to a closer support, which could be closer to 19 cents or 20 cents on XRP. But vice versa, we discussed if this moving average right here closed above this green band, we'll know there's a very high chance we'll start to escalate and climb up higher. So that's pretty much what we're waiting on, and it is fairly easy to capitalize off this market. Specifically looking at the other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and Litecoin and even Bitcoin, you can see there are some very big similarities with XRP and the way the other cryptocurrencies are moving. Specifically, I noticed there is a support at Litecoin that we are retesting just right here. You can see moving back, we have supports being retested. It has a resistance, more resistance here, and now we're kind of consolidating on this line. But we've pretty much sunk ourselves all the way down, almost oversold on the moving average and the RSI. We are below the moving average and we're at 36 on the RSI. So we are literally opening ourselves up to becoming oversold, which is good news because it will open doors to buying in long and, capitalizing off a bullish run to the upside. You can see it even on Bitcoin too. We're on the weekly, when we jump to the daily, now you can see the consolidation. My apologies for before. We are trapped in the same pattern. So this is what we were waiting for. Now, the past couple of days, or maybe even a week ago, we saw that there was an ascending triangle. We were waiting to see if we broke below here and closed the candle below here. There's a good chance for a correction. That's exactly what happened. Vice versa, if we broke bullish, we would capitalize off the big movement to the upside. Well, we finally started to develop a pattern. We're trading in between this moving average. So it's an extremely easy thing now to capitalize off this movement. And I'll draw it for you guys right here, and then I'll draw another one right here. So clearly there is some sort of channel that has formed on Bitcoin, as well as the other altcoins. There's a clear resistance at this moving average closer to 10,430. We know that if we close a candle above 10,000, I would say $500, there's an extremely high chance this coin will, correct to the upside and move all the way back up to its prior high. And the same goes with if we close our candle below this resistance, or sorry, this support, and below this moving average, we know there's a very high chance we are going to obviously short the market, capitalize off the movement to the downside. Now, if you guys want these live updates and these constant updates in regards to how I trade cryptocurrency and how I make money, definitely make sure to check out my Patreon link down below to capitalize off these movements. Also on DueDEX right now, you can see what it is we're referring to. This is the uncertainty. This sideways movement always ends in a big break. So that's what we're paying attention to. The sideways uncertainty will end in a big injection of volume into the market. So definitely get ready to capitalize off this Bitcoin movement. If you guys want to trade Bitcoin and you want to trade, leverage trade, buying long, selling short, basically covering all angles of the market so you can increase and have the maximum amount of profit possible, definitely make sure to check out DueDEX, which is linked down below. This is a great website, very beginner friendly, as well as moderate and even more advanced traders can benefit off this website too. Like I said, link is in the description, but obviously when the trade gets close, we can and will set up positions. Now, it's very easy to set up two supports. We can have our support and our resistance. We can set up a long where if the price breaks above 10,005, we'll buy in and capitalize off the movement to the upside. We can even use another exchange to set a short and capitalize off the drop in price. And the second one continues, we can then set a buy long. So we'll have a position on DueDEX, right, where we buy in at 10,500, and then we'll set a stop loss closer to 10,000, I'd say 10,100. So when the price breaks above 10,005, we'll capitalize off the movement to the upside. And the short that we'll have opened on another exchange will have a stop loss at 10,500. So we're setting up positions of both angles, if that makes sense. The other exchange will have a short at $10,000 where we'll buy in at 10,000 in anticipation for a break to the downside, and we'll have a stop loss at 10,005. So either direction we move, we'll capitalize off a big movement. Regardless, we know this is going to break. It's just which direction is it going to happen and when is it going to happen. We can even set up a little bit higher right there. Mainly on Bitcoin, you can see we really have trouble closing above this resistance. So if the candle closes today, tomorrow, any day above this moving average here, we can easily set a buy-in at 10,006. We can easily set up a short at, I'd say, close to maybe $9,900, which is right here. So if the price breaks low, we'll capitalize off this movement, as it will probably fall all the way down to like $9,000. So we'll have a very big profit of about, I'd say, over 1,000, and when you leverage trade it, much higher. And vice versa, if we break above this resistance here, we'll buy in at 10,005, 10,550, and we'll capitalize off the run all the way up to 11.8. And then the other trade and position we have open will close, so we'll capitalize off it regardless. This is basically a for sure guaranteed way to make money off of movements like this. This uncertainty is building. The bears and bulls are both fighting each other, so it is going to open up a door for a massive potential and a massive correction. This is a guaranteed method pretty much to make profit. I don't understand why. I have two exchanges that are irrelevant from each other that both offer stop losses and leverage trades and buying long and selling short, and then basically set up a position to buy long once we break above 10.5 or 10.6, and then a position to sell short once we break below 90, I would say $9,900, and then have a stop loss for the short closer to 10.5 and have a stop loss for the long closer to 9,900. So you're covering both angles, so either one will fill and then carry the other one to the top, and you'll basically even out the profits, and then anything higher than the $200 or $300 difference will be just ultimate profit. So it's a great position. Definitely let me know what you think down below. That's what I plan on doing and will be doing. Obviously, if you want updates, check out my Patreon. But that's pretty much going to wrap the website, guys. I do believe the way XRP is trading, though, will influence the rest of the market to be breaking bullish. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a nice long to the upside. So get ready, guys, because I know this movement is coming. The rest of the market looks great. You can see finally, as discussed numerous times, the S&P 500 is finally breaking down. This was discussed. This was planned. I sold out, so hopefully you guys did too. I don't know, whatever you did. But I said the second we broke, I made an S&P 500 video, and it is killing it right now because the market is dropping. As I said and guaranteed, we have a bearish diversion here. The resistance is right here. The uptrend is right here. We're moving up in price. We're moving down on the RSI. And obviously, every single time we hit this this top resistance, we fall bearish. That is exactly what is happening. And as you can see, market is dipping down. So it's sheer saving my profits right now. I'll buy in at a low and capitalize off the movement back up. But I mean, it's lovely when things work out the way you planned. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does support the YouTube algorithm. Follow me on Twitter, CryptoVOfficial, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.